Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 3000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me, guys. Gervonta Davis did his best to ignore the perpetual callouts of Ryan Garcia, but after antagonizing his man to no end, the hard-hitting star out of Baltimore, Maryland, decided to take the 24-year-old up on his offer. Announced last week, the two will square off in the main event of a Showtime Pay-Per-View on April 22nd in Las Vegas, Nevada. By and large, Davis is expected to emerge from their mouthwatering bout with his hand held in triumph, after producing a meager 2022 schedule, one that featured just a single appearance, a knockout victory over Rolando Romero. Davis got his 2023 off to a terrific start. On January 7th at the Capital One Arena in Washington, Davis became the first fighter to sully the record of Hector Luis Garcia. Nevertheless, in spite of his explosive results, Ryan Garcia has promised to end Davis in no more than 2 rounds. The Los California native has sliced through his competition effortlessly. In his most recent outing, the former WBC lightweight interim tag holder made it look incredibly easy against Javier Fortuna, dropping his man 3 times before forcing him to wave the white flag. Davis thought isn't exactly worried by what Garcia brings to the table. With their showdown expected to take place at a catchweight of 136 pounds, Davis believed that he will have the edge. Regardless of his overwhelming self-belief, Davis doesn't view Garcia as an illustrious foe, as the pair continue to tighten up the loose ends of their impending deal. The 28-year-old has been spotted working diligently on his craft, with Garcia determined to put him out of his misery quick, fast, and in a hurry. Davis admits that his longtime rival is someone that he must take seriously. "He is a solid fighter," said Davis. "I thought he's pretty good. Shit, he's one of the top guys, he gotta be doing something right." Contractual details for the pay-per-view showdown Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia announced 3 months ago have been finalized. Davis announced through his Twitter account Friday that they will fight April 22nd at a venue to be determined in Las Vegas. Their teams have spent the past weeks ironing out revisions to their contracts, but those issues have been resolved, and one of the most marketable, high-profile fights in boxing is now officially on the schedule. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 3000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard absolutely every day, and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks for supporting me, guys. The target date for Davis Garcia was April 15th for much of their negotiating process, but the two sides agreed this week to push their Showtime Pay-Per-View bout back 1 week, which will afford them more time to promote it. 2 of boxing's most popular, polarizing knockout artists were now set to square off 8th week from Saturday night. MGM Grand Garden Arena and T-Mobile Arena are their primary options for a venue. Organizers of their fight have, however, explored the possibility of bringing it to the Las Vegas Raiders Allegiant Stadium. Davis 28 and Garcia 24 will meet at the contracted catchweight of 136 pounds. In their 12th round, no title fight, Baltimore's Davis took on another opponent named Garcia after he and Ryan Garcia revealed at November 17 that they had agreed to fight. Davis and Garcia stated that would fight in 2023 in Las Vegas, but they did not specify the date or venue for their bout. The original plan was for Davis and Garcia both to take interim bouts before they fought, but only Davis took that route. Davis defeated Hector Luis Garcia by 9th round technical knockout in a Showtime Pay-Per-View main event January 7th at Capital One Arena in Washington. Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions proposed a fight against Filipino southpaw Mercedes Gesta for Ryan Garcia on January 28th. Garcia ultimately decided to skip that bout and headed straight toward a much more dangerous fight versus Davis. Ryan Garcia most recently knocked out Dominican southpaw Javier Fortuna in the 6th round, July 15th at Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles. Garcia floored Fortuna 3 times in their fight, once apiece in the 4th, 5th, and 6th rounds. Oscar De La Hoya greeted the news of Gervonta Davis' court case with a sigh of relief. Davis, the hard-hitting lightweight from Baltimore, pleaded guilty Tuesday morning in his hometown to 4 counts from a hit-and-run incident in November 2020. Davis' sentencing date is set for May 5, which means his legal status won't get in the way of his 136-pound fight with De La Hoya's star charge Ryan Garcia, with the fight reported to take place in Las Vegas on April 15 on Showtime. Their handlers are trying to get a deal over the line. Up until Tuesday, it was not clear if Davis' court case could affect the scheduling of their fight. In the media scrum in Los Angeles this week, De La Hoya considered the outcome of Davis' case as good news for their pay-per-view bout. I mean, look, his sentencing is May 5th, so he is all clear, De La Hoya said. He is all clear. He can now focus and train and be ready April 22nd. This is actually good news. This is actually great news for everyone involved in boxing and for everyone involved in the fight. It's let's go, green light. De La Hoya drew headliners early this month when he insisted that the Davis-Garcia fight was in jeopardy because of a disagreement regarding the rematch clause, which reportedly can only be triggered by Davis. De La Hoya objected to the terms of the rematch because it did not stipulate that De La Hoya's company Golden Boy would become lead promoter, which De La Hoya believes is only right if Garcia ends up winning. A Golden Boy controlled event means the pod would most likely be streamed by DAZN, Golden Boy's network partner, and former lightweight division champion George Kambosos named the favorite. The former absolute lightweight world champion Australian George Kambosos Jr. shared his opinion on the fight between American Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. According to George, it is difficult to determine the winner in this confrontation, but he leans towards Davis. Let's see who wins this fight. I think the tank has the advantage. He was active and is an explosive fighter. Ryan is very big, he's fit, but he doesn't have the best footwork. We will see. It's a great fight. This is the essence of boxing. The 2 best guys will meet in the ring, Kambosos said. Recall that Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia will fight on April 22nd in Las Vegas. I ain't throwing that one punch. John Jones promises special training for Gervonta Davis before Ryan Garcia fight. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.